Let's play Gran Turismo, episode 16, and today we are now going to be doing Special Stage Route 5, and so you may remember, if you have seen my previous video, that we managed to complete Deep Forest, and let me tell you, the A-Class race at Deep Forest with my Toyota Celica against the NSX, that was probably the hardest of them all, but anyways. So yeah, we are now going to move on to our 7th and penultimate track in arcade mode, that of course being Special Stage Route 5. And of course, we notably have now unlocked Subaru. But unfortunately, because all of these cars are A-Class, unfortunately we have to use another one of the C-Class cars from one of the previous manufacturers. Excuse me. Well, you know what? I think I'll use this Roadster again. I'll just use it in... Yeah, why the hell not? As we now move on to our 7th and penultimate track in the game, Special Stage Route 5. Let's see how long this will take us. And I'm probably suspecting it will take us rather a long time. At least with the A-Class race. It will probably take me a long time. But yes. We shall give it a shot. Okay, so attempt 3 at this, because pretty much ever since the Class A race at Deep Forest, this is actually pretty hard, if I'm being completely honest. This is definitely hard. It's basically getting harder as I go along. But anyways, let's try this again for attempt number 3. Hopefully, third time's the charm. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. And also, we are going to have to avoid every possible mistake we can make. Because, for once in my life, you've actually got to go fast. Or at least, to me, I've got to go fast. I've got to go fast. Alright, so up into third. Haven't lost too many track positions yet, but I probably will do soon. And I hit the FTO. As I'm now on the inside of the FTO, and I am now up into the lead. And I avoid hitting the same wall again. Even though the FTO still fucking dives, dive bombs me. Oh, that Celica is coming in hot. I'm really hoping I can actually succeed this time. Because this is basically going to get harder and harder as I go along. But again, I will not conclude it until I have won. Until I have won this race, I shall not move on. And I overrevved a little there. And again, that is precisely what I'm doing to stay in the lead. Oh no, you fucking don't. I'm not letting you have the lead. Stay behind me. I'm not letting you have the lead this time. Come on, can I hold him off? Can I hold him off? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Holy crap, that was a close finish. I just held off the FTO. What a finish. What a fabulous finish. I almost thought for sure I was not going to get it on my third attempt. But somehow I did. And for the grid order, we were up against two Mitsubishi FTO GRs, a Toyota Celica SS 2, a Honda Civic SIR 2, a Nissan Silvia S13 Hughes, and there was me, in the 1998 underpowered Mazda MX-5 Roadster RS. Eventually managing to beat both an FTO and a Celica in the C-Class range. I have become successful. Finally. Now it is time for us to move on to the next big thing. The B-Class. And well, for this, I am going to use something different. Because, well, even though I've used the Eclipse now, I might as well use the FTO for this one. Yeah, I forgot I should check to see what colours are available. And, yeah, why not? I mean, I used the Eclipse for Clubman Stage Route 5, so I might as well use red for Special Stage Route 5. Let's see how we go, and also see how long... okay. And also see how long the trial and error will last, as I'm switching into analog mode, as I usually do. Also, because essentially this is one of very few Class B cars I don't think I've officially raced yet. Anyways, this is now race 2, and I'm probably predicting this will take about as much trial and error as the first race did, because it took me 3 attempts to win the first race, and this one I'm estimating will at least probably double the amount it took me to win race 1. And that was a terrible corner exit. And I'm forced into the wall. But somehow so was the Supra. The soup was in the wall. Somehow along with me, the soup ended up in the wall. And I'm holding off an Integra And surprisingly, the Alcyone is actually in contention for potentially winning at the moment. But still, I will admit, in the first race, I definitely had to be aggressive in order to win. Because if I wasn't, then I was pretty much fucked. If I'm being completely honest. I was pretty much fucked from start to finish if I didn't go aggressive, and obviously that is precisely what I eventually managed to achieve by the skin of my teeth. By pretty much the skin of my fucking teeth, I eventually managed to win. And it looks like this time I should be able to do it on my first attempt, but I won't know for sure. And have I done it on my first attempt? Yes, I have. And now we just have one race to go. I am so glad the Class B race only took me one attempt to win. So, having a check through the grid order, so we had a Toyota Supra SZR, a Honda Integra Type R, a Nissan Skyline R32 GTS-T Type M, the two-wheel drive version as I've said before, a Subaru Alcyone SVX S4, a Mazda Cosmo 13B Type S, and there was me in my 1994 Mitsubishi FTO GPX. 2 down, 1 to go. Let's see how we fucking do. But first off, I should probably save a replay. You know, just because I want to. Essentially. And I should probably get rid of one as well. Yeah, 16. Yeah, this is part 16. Just needed to be sure of that. And yeah. So, 2 down, 1 to go. What car am I going to use? Well, you shall wait and see. Yeah, okay. Just had to be sure in knowing it was 1 to go, but anyways. I don't think I've used an Aston Martin yet, but, well, I think just because essentially I am a stubborn and stiff-assed Brit, I might as well see if I can succeed with this. So, I'm going to drive an Aston Martin this time. And both of them are pretty much exactly the same, but just because I want to, I'm going to use the Aston Martin DB7 Volante. Because why the hell not? Okay, so 2 down, 1 to go. Let's see if we can get the gold. And well, I'm not going to be using an Aston Martin this time. Because even though I did think about using an Aston Martin, I've actually figured, of course, that essentially I actually need handling in order to get around this course. So instead, I am going to use this, the Toyota Supra RZ. And as for the colour, well, I'm having a look through, and yeah, sure, why not? because that will not be helpful. So, here we go then. It is now time for the third and final race at Special Stage Route 5, the A-Class race. And will I be able to win it? We shall wait and see. But I'm probably speculating there will be some trial and error involved along the way, as there has been with the other two races I did, or the first one I did anyway. Let's see if we can succeed. And I'm just doing my standard technique of short shifting. Although I am officially short shifting with this car. Oh, that is an RX-7 A-Spec right ahead of me, and it is in yellow. That is K-Skate, the brother of Willow Skate. K-Skate Takahashi. And I'm losing the back end. And essentially, this is where the trial and error comes into play. Because I literally just spun. Like a top. And I need to probably see if I can get my brain implanted into this thing. And thankfully at least, this car is a 6-speed. Which means of course, I can go quicker than the Corvette can. At least down the main straightaway. But again, this is precisely where my Subaru has the advantage. Sorry, my Toyota. Why did I say Subaru? Anyways, this is where my Toyota gets the advantage. Even though I probably should have used a Subaru for this. I probably just can't do it. But anyway. I'll probably have to use a Subaru for Grand Rally. But essentially, I just wanted to use the Subaru. And some people may often question me for saying this is not the... And some people may often question me for not using the 3rd Gen Supra. But again, I would say between them they're both relatively close. At least in terms of style anyway. And I'm just checking to see if my microphone is on. But anyways, yeah, there we go. So, despite me spinning on the first lap, somehow I did manage to come back and somehow claim the win. Considering short shifting does actually work with this car, I can actually build up more speed by short shifting. So in this field we had a 92 Honda NSX Type R, a Subaru Impreza STI Type R, a Mazda RX-7 FD A-Spec. So, I must admit, that yellow is actually quite nice, as we said. A Nissan Skyline GTR R33 from 95, and also the 67 Corvette. And then you have me, in a Toyota Supra RZ. Anyways, yeah. Still, I must admit, I really do like that yellow. That yellow actually suits that car very well, if I'm being completely honest. But anyways, yeah. So, there we go. And officially overall, I believe this is officially where we have unlocked, as far as I know, our third car manufacturer. And yes, we have. We have officially unlocked our third car manufacturer, Dodge. So now of course we are going to save the game. Yes, I will. And yeah, there we go. So that was Special Stage Route 5. Next up is our 8th and final circuit in the arcade mode, Grand Valley Speedway. And can we complete arcade mode? You will just have to wait and find out, but until then, stay tuned for more GT1.